What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight. Welcome to English.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back, everybody, to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So we're playing here as Layla, who's trying to figure out exactly why Eivor is part of pretty much the world's destruction at this point. So there is some sort of tie on why Eivor is destroying the planet, but I'm assuming that that is Eivor's body. I see the shield, but let's take a look and see exactly what's going on.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Well, where are we, Layla? Where are we exactly? But that's all you gotta say about that? Okay. Let's just wander around. Who was the guy that pulled up? Is that your husband, boyfriend, co-worker? Okay, I can sit.
I should do this more often. Relaxing.
Doesn't make for good YouTube though, Layla. Come on, you know this. YouTube's where it's all about. What do we have up here? This is interesting. Oh, okay, we got some more chairs. Oh, but these I can't sit in? Oh, but I can focus on something.
It's beautiful. But it's not normal.
I mean, it's normal like once a year, but supposedly it's just constantly doing it. Huh. So, Layla, what do you want me to do, honestly? Can you climb? Nope. Not as good as Eivor. Okay. Peeking at you, Eivor. Alright, let's go inside. I guess we need to talk to co-worker, husband, friend, this dude.
Did you get my tea?
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
Delicious.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Okay. How long's a sec? Who's this guy? Getting us tea.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Thanks, Becca. Really appreciate that. Okay. What are you?
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
I'm sure it will be. So, wow, that is a gigantic bear. What is this?
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
Right, cool. It's not copyrighted, is it? Oh no, now I'm stuck. Good music. Wait, did it break away? Thank you. Nah, I don't want to talk to you. Don't point that pen at
Sean
me.
has been busy.
Audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown, with a signal beneath it. The signal was a code. Led us to a precise spot here in New England. Is that where we are? Are we in New England? We dug, and good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver. Dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Ha ha! Okay. Point is, it was a gravesite, a Norse warrior dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD. few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Question remains, how did these bows get here and why? More questions. Alright, what's your story, big guy?
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
You've destroyed the world before, Layla? Kind of some sort of superhuman? Ooh, groceries!
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
Okay. And the
Please
fridge?
enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Come on, Becca, get it together. I can interact with the plant.
Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
You're gonna tattoo it on your leg? Why? Okay. These little goofballs. Okay, what's your story, Beck? I can't talk to you from the other side. I gotta be right next to you.
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
Ooh. Okay, there seems to be a ton going on with Layla at this point. Okay, what are we examining here?
That's quite nice. Soothing.
And she keeps talking about relaxing and soothing. Whoa! I think her leg just went through her. Alright, use laptop.
Let's
Let's see
have a
what we got.
look.
What do we got? Okay, we got some things in the mailbox. Rami Hassin. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now, Ram. I don't have COVID, no. And I'm well isolated. Just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Ah, good touch. Real good touch. Alright, I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number, I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. To tell father that you are no working for Abstergo would break his heart. It's all he ever talks about, how his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. The man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else. Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know that you are safe. Let's see. You have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing is done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. Who the fuck is this? L. Would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? Oh, what? Okay, good. I'm ready. Unless messages after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. Okay, so it seems like all this stuff is really just a little backstory action. And if you guys want to read any of that stuff, I'll go through each one. You know, pause the video, take a little read-see. But for the sake of videos, I don't think we are. We might listen to these, though. Let's see.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep, I dream. And in my dreams, I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
This message was broadcast for 9 days, then seized. Spectrum analysis of the message revealed coordinates to a Norse gravesite in New England. Who's Desmond?
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy.
Oh, damn.
That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that? Anything that makes life more complex? That's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process, and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, and Bex and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Okay, that was actually some really deep stuff. Like, that is pretty crazy. It's true, they talk about free will, but when you're born into it, you have to believe in it. But you can't actually have free will. That was deep. Alright, let's listen to another Desmond here.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Yep.
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig.
No,
Yep.
no, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up, couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him, I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh, we'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah, it has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain, it talks to me, teases me, drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy, God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know, but you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
You know, I didn't even put it together, but yes, Desmond was kind of the original Assassin's Creed guy. Whoa! Talking about Assassin's Creed 4, Assassin's Creed 2, all those good games. So, is he in our little group here? Not sure. Alright, so for Layla.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012.
Maybe not.
December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences. So, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway. So, turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Okay, alright. So we're getting a little background information. I mean, that's kind of cool, little throwback. We're always about the throwbacks for sure. Isu messengers. Again, same thing. Pause it. Do whatever you guys need to do. Oh, there is an absolute ton. Nope. We are moving on. Maybe I'll go through some of the laptop stuff again. But let's jump back in. Oh, is that just I can sit down? No, I can examine the
Be nice
couch.
to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
Oh, you guys sleeping in the couch? But there's only one couch. Okay. Anyway, back in to the Animus. Be okay, Layla. Be alright.
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
Staff of Eden, huh? Is it talking to you? Oh.
Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can go
No,
and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
Thanks, Sean.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Alright, we're back in the Dark Ages.
Our new home. Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. And will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars! All yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood. May Thor bless you all on your way. We will see you soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick and a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
So, where are we heading, guys? Obviously, Halfton's settlement.
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Dad. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dad. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
Talking about raiding all these poor villages.
Stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dad. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
Something like that. Alright, release the naval chain. Alright, let's see what we're working with over here. What we got? Couple guys. Nothing crazy. Do have this guy up here though. Okay, guy next to some bushes. Another guy looking over the water. There's one over here too. Okay. Alright. Let's go, Eivor. Let's go womp some. My rations are still full. Okay, so I'm not
Gods
gonna be
here are
able...
vigilant.
Yeah, thanks, Eivor. I mean, did you think of any other ways? Okay, so there was one guy that was kind of patrolling, but he's not here now. Let's head up. Kind of be sneaky. Goodbye, sir. Sorry, you're just doing your job. But you're probably a bad guy. Okay, ammo is full, but I can't loot this. There we go. Alright, so one guy by the bush, one guy over by the water. And this this guy's probably gonna come over to this entrance and probably stop. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure how he didn't see me. He's kind of looking right that way. I kind of thought he was going to go a little bit farther. Okay, let's go down. He won't be too hard to get, though. And goodbye, sir. Okay, so far so good. Stay in the bushes, stay low. Let's wait for this guy to walk back that way. Take care of his friend, and then we'll take care of him. And all too easy. Oh, that was food. And down you go. Everybody is getting assassinated. No, I probably didn't have to do that, but I'm a warrior. I did not expect him to move.
This chain is huge.
Cool shield, bud.
Anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
Well, right now, let's just get rid of everybody first. Let's not go too crazy. Those Those naval chains are pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now where is this guy located? It's just up there, so we can easily climb up. And take him out. And okie dokie. Clear. For whatever reason, I'm trying to grab arrows when I don't have to. Well, I mean, I do have to use a couple to shoot this. Bink. And bink. Oh, did not hit it.
The path is clear.
Thanks, Avery.
Chain is away. Hey, boys, back to the boat.
Well, can you? I'll shoot. Grab the silver. Say, I was hoping I could jump, but no dice. Get back into my position here. Maybe. There we go. And we're back on our way. Maybe. Oh, gotta wait for me to sit. You guys are pretty nice. I appreciate it.
I say
Thanks.
we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dad. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy, and ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dak?
He is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
To be remade. We will rebuild their empire brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, dog. The ruins are not a warning.
Where is our destination? You guys are just rambling.
Just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, we find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
They already take care of these sons of Ragnar. What's going on, Sigurd? What we got? What we jumping into?
Those are not Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a Jarl. And if they are foes, then we fight them all, together.
Okay, let's just get all up in the boat. Alright, so reach out in settlement.
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
Can do. Hello, Englishman.
Oh, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways? You there? Give us your name.
You really want to deal with these guys?
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckraut, and draw your weapon.
Oh, darn. Going in hard.
Pig feet! Let's finish that!
Kill these heathen bastards!
Would you wish for a day?
Feel like you're already!
You had your chance to turn away, and it passed us by.
Kind of like how they throw stuff. It's awesome. Can I get the... Yeah, this guy.
Your life ends now!
Take a talk smack, bro. Where you going? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That was something different. Whoa. Hit the wrong button. Thank you. Nice. Alright. Gotta get out of the way of that. Yeah, that was dodge. Okay. I had to remember the controls for a second. How we doing? Get rid of the bandits. Doing that. What's this guy doing way over here? Ow! Point blank range. Whoa, whoa, buddy, whoa.
Have a look around.
Don't mess with him.
I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
Of course you're gonna check the longhouse. Alright, so what you're saying is these guys probably came and...
All scraps and rubbish over here. What a mess.
Okay, where would the longhouse be? Well, that looks like the longhouse. Obviously was not really looking for it. I'm sure there's all kinds of surprises. Okay, easy back there. Scavengers might still be hiding in the remains of the longhouse. But Sigurd's on his way over. Oh, what in the F? What are we walking into?
Wait. Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them.
Gone or destroyed?
You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
We could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven clan welcomes you.
Hey, we're already growing. Of course, stable hand. Make sure my horse is
From
fed.
strangers into friends, into family. The others have arrived. Come.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Do you?
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
Little beat up, but you know, home is where it's at. Got a lot of work to do though. Got a lot of docks though. Solid there. You guys did some good
Fine
work.
A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
What we got, Randvi?
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
Ooh, okay. Good call.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work, my dear. And what else have you found?
Short notes, mostly. Scraps of plans, old letters, a few runestone messages. It took some time to decipher the mess and piece it all back together.
Thanks for that little tidbit, Ranvi. Alright, well, looks like we have made it to England, and we have created the new town of Ravensthorpe. So, we will go talk to Gunnar, and I guess start getting our place up and running, so we can start expanding and destroying any sorts of bandits or any crazy people that want to stand in our way. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.
They thought it was a game till I came back with that win over time. I've been working, now I'm back at it again. Now we ain't finished what you thought that was it.